Good afternoon, Bulldog fans. Welcome to Rich Herron Gymnasium, the site of Saturday afternoon basketball as the Carmi-White County Bulldogs playing their second of a back-to-back doubleheader, taking on the Benton Rangers. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. Haley Winkleman back at the WRUL studio. The lovely Whitney Carter with us for those of you following along on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Those of you that are on YouTube will notice no video stream today. It will be an audio-only broadcast. The pregame show is brought to you by Rice Motors. Take Rice for a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. Bulldogs come into today's game with a 4-4 record after losing last night on the road, a heartbreaker, 50-48 the final over the Foxes. That was a game last night where Carmi had multiple double-digit leads at two separate times in the game and allowed the Foxes to come back and win it with a run late. Travis, I think overall looking at that game last night, turnovers were a big problem. But that's a game Carmi has to win.
Yeah, especially for if they want to still have an opportunity at winning conference. That is a big game last night. And we've said it, we sound like a broken record. It's been about 2 weeks now that we've said that's a game they could have used Gavin Holloman. Just that senior leadership and ball handling. When you get a big lead like that, you don't want to relinquish it. You do not want to turn the basketball over and give Hamilton County extra opportunities, and that's just the story of the game. That's what happened. Carmi just couldn't hang on to the basketball.
Well, Carmi playing without Gavin Holloman today for what hopes to be the final time. Head coach Kevin Wolf thinks that he could play next week, if not in their first game in the EHT, maybe later on in the week. But, Travis, we talk about things getting as tough as they can today, facing off against the number 2 team in the state, defending state runner-ups. They're bringing back a player that's going to play at Colorado State next year, and Dr. Tedeschi. I mean, this is a team that Carmi sees every year, just every single year. They're a handful.
Yeah, they're always a tough matchup for Carmi, and this year's no different. I mean, they lost 3 starters from last year. A couple really big contributors, and Isaac Billington. He went on to play at SIU, and a couple other ones in Munoz and the Melvin kid. So, again, Benton graduated a lot, but they're still always tough, especially with you got a guy like Dr. Tedeschi. Block shots, average, 6 or 7 blocks a game, about 15, 16 points a game, double-digit rebounds. I mean, he can do anything you want him to do on the basketball court.
If you're trying to find a bright spot from last night for the Bulldogs, I think there for a while, you could argue they scored the ball probably as best as they have without Gavin Holloman. I mean, they only scored 48 points and they lost, but Hayden Sauls went 4 of 4 from 3 to start the game. Merrick Milhorn had, I think, 8 points, 10 points from Cade Stockton. And, when you go into these games without Holloman, these teams are going to be eyeing down Mitchell Edwards. It's going to be the same case again today, and you've got to ask for guys to step up and score.
Yeah, and that's a good sign for Hayden Sauls hitting a bunch of threes there in the first quarter against Hamilton County last night. He's that type of shooter. If he gets rolling, he's hard to stop. But like you said, Cole, Mitchell Edwards is Carmi's major key. He's their big gun. He's their primary option. And without Gavin, it's going to be whoever can step up, and hopefully the Bulldogs from last night can show up tonight and just take care of the basketball.
This will be the Bulldogs' final game before the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. That will begin next Thursday. They're going to take on El Dorado in that 7 o'clock game on Thursday. If they win that, they'll play the winner of Vienna and Gallatin next Friday. But that's a long way from now. And like I said, hoping Gavin Holloman can play next Thursday. But we'll see how the Bulldogs can fare today. Obviously, on paper, a game that Benton. If this was a FanDuel high school sports betting, I would say Benton probably favored to win this game by 20-plus points. But I think if you're Kevin Wolf and the Bulldogs, you got to take this as a challenge and kind of a game to see, how tough are we? This is a game that people think that they should fall over and lose, and, who knows what would happen.
Yeah, Carmi definitely is not the favorites coming into today's action, so they just got to use it as motivation, use it as fuel, and play free. I mean, if they lose, everyone kind of expected it. And if you compete with them, now they're looking at Carmi. I'm like, man, they competed without Holloman. When you get him back, they're going to be a tough out here, coming up in the postseason play. So Carmi can only come up winning on this day.
Biggest thing Kevin Wolf said he wanted to see today after last night's game was just the effort. There was no question that he thought Hamilton County just wanted the game, wanted to win more than the Bulldogs did. Big part is why the Bulldogs blew that lead, but he says if they come in today, win or lose, and show some effort, it'll be an encouraging sign.
Yeah, and that's the number one key in basketball or in any sport. You gotta match the intensity, you gotta match the effort. And if Carmi can come out and match Benton's energy and intensity, it should be a ball game early.
Well, as the two teams make their way to their benches, we'll go ahead and step aside for a 3-minute break. We'll take 3 minutes here and then come back and get you ready for the opening tip between Carmi, White County, and Benton here on 97.3 WRUL.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Hi Bulldog fans, this is Kyle Hosick, your local country financial representative serving all of White County with offices in Carmi and now Enfield. My business's core values focus on educating our current and future clients on current market trends while operating with the utmost integrity and providing a level of service excellence you won't find anywhere else. I want to wish all the athletes and coaches a safe and winning season. Come see me, Kyle Hosick, at one of our office locations and see why my team is different. Come experience more. Come experience excellence.
Hi, I'm Denton Weiss, partner and GM with Jansen Auto Group, inviting you to come see us. From new and used and a full team of service techs, we've got a great selection and a team of local folks committed to taking care of you like family. So come kick a few tires with us at the dealership just west of town and find us online at gojansen.com. Here at Jansen, we're proud to be part of the community and anxious to put you behind the wheel of your new vehicle.
Find your home for orthopedic and sports medicine at Wabash General Hospital. The orthopedics and sports medicine team is ready to assist you with your specific needs, providing convenient, high-quality services in Albion, Carmi, Flora, Lawrenceville, and Mount Carmel. For more information, please call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
At the Carmi Kiwanis Club, we build. But what does that mean? We use funds raised to give back year-round to other organizations and nonprofits that help build up others, especially our schools, because they share our vision of serving the children. Why not join the Carmi Kiwanis Club? We meet Thursdays at noon in the Farm Bureau basement. Come have lunch with us, learn more about the organization, and find out how good it feels to make an impact on your community. We are the Carmi Kiwanis Club. Build with us.
Welcome back to Benton, getting set for the opening tip between the Bulldogs and the Rangers as the start of laps are brought to you by Huck's Market. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now for a great deal on a great lineup. Save on gas, snacks, and more. Starting 5 for Kevin Wolf's Carmi White County Bulldogs as they've got the loudest speaker system in Southern Illinois.
Sounds like we're in an earthquake right now. I'm scared the ceiling's about to come down on us.
All right, well, the starting 5 for Kevin Wolf's Bulldogs going to go with Merritt Milhorn wearing number 3, Mitchell Edwards, Beck Huff, Hayden Sauls, and Branton, Cade Stockton. Well, when you finish second place in state, you can do some cool things for your starting lineup intro. I'll give him credit.
Yeah, this is one of the most interesting and honestly pretty cool intro videos I've seen.
Mr. Carter's digital media class needs to step up the game.
And take a few notes.
All right, so let's meet the Benton starting lineup.
6'2" senior,
Number 4, Kyle Thomas. He's a 6'2" senior. 6'6" junior, number 5, Nolan Schaefer. 6'2" senior, number 11, Trey Servin. Number 12, Grant Owens, a 6'1" senior, and a 6'9" senior, number 41, Docker Tedeschi. They call him Docker T here in Benton as the Rangers are off to an 8-0 start, picking up right where they left off. After an unreal season, just 2 losses last year, I believe?
Yeah.
One of those coming in the state championship game, and that was a game, normally you see some teams from the South make it all the way to the state championship and lose by 50. I believe they were up in that game all the way to the third quarter, and it kind of got away at the end.
Yeah, and they also had is it Nick Melvin was the younger Melvin?
Yeah.
He went out with the ankle injury
Yes.
in the semifinals,
Yep.
so if they have him, they might have a little bit of a claim to the state title.
The Bulldogs wearing their maroon uniforms, Benton wearing their home whites. Bulldogs will be going right to left here in the first half on your radio dial. Rangers going left to right. It'll be Edwards and Tedeschi jumping at midcourt. 2 kids that be playing some college basketball next year. Tedeschi going to Colorado State. Mitchell Edwards still not made a decision on where he's going to play. Tedeschi wins the tip, and we're underway here in Benton as the Rangers have the basketball first, going left to right. Over on the far side with it, this is Owens at the block. Cutting back doors, Owens, just like that, 2-0 Benton.
Yeah, that was a nice little offensive set there, nice little back pick there by Tedeschi, and Owens wide open on the layup.
2-0 Rangers. We've played 20 seconds here in the first quarter. Milhorn got the ball poked away, gets it back. That one's stolen. This is going to be Schaefer at the other end, and he'll lay it in with the left hand. And 30 seconds in, 4-0 Rangers. They're not going to be as up in your face as Hamilton County was last night in terms of full court pressure, but in the half court, what they do defensively, they're just all over you.
And they're going to be a terror all afternoon.
Edwards with the basketball at midcourt, goes on the right side to Stockton. Stockton looks up, thought about shooting the 3, gets it off to Sauls here left side. Now it's Milhorn over on the right top. Edwards cutting down low, dribbles, goes up, and hits the shot and one. Mitchell Edwards going to the free throw line for a chance for a 3-point play.
Nice body control there by Mitchell, taking the bump, still getting enough on the shot to get it off the glass and in.
The biggest issue for Carmine last night, no question, was just getting Mitchell Edwards in a position to try to score as he converts a 3-point play, makes it 4-3, but he just, he couldn't even get open for a shot. They just double teaming him, boxing one, and that's what he's going to see pretty much throughout the rest of his high school career. So Benton comes the other way. Gage at the top of the key to Owens. Owens picks it up. Tedeschi, he can shoot it. Long 3 left side is good for Docker Tedeschi.
They ran the same set right there, and this time Tedeschi slides on out.
Sauls with it. Now it's over to Milhorn. He gets it across the timeline. Bulldogs bring it the other way, trailing 7-3. 6:20 left to play here in the first quarter. Stockton driving inside. Now in the near corner it goes to Huff. Huff stops, and he's going to be called for a travel.
Yeah, he stutter stepped just a wee bit there. Benton, really well coached team by Coach Ron Weinmiller, but that was an excellent play. It looked exactly like the play before. They got Owens the layup, and Tedeschi slides out the 3-point line. He buries one.
7-3 Rangers. We approach the 6-minute mark here in the first quarter. Owens has it at the top of the key. He's got 2 points early on, picks up his dribble, goes left side to Tedeschi. He dribbles, pulls up, mid-range jumper, able to bank it in.
That's a tough shot right there.
You look at Tedeschi, he's 6'5", but doesn't have a lot of meat on his bones. He's a skinny guy. But as Milhorn drives in, kicks it out left side to Stockton, he'll fire an open 3 and misses, and Tedeschi grabs the rebound. You kind of laugh, Travis, looking at the roster. They've got Tedeschi listed as a guard forward, and he can play that as he goes coast to coast here, misses it, and the offensive rebound is grabbed. They swing it out near side for 3. That one's no good. Another offensive rebound for Tedeschi, and he dumps it off to a wide open Kyle Thomas, who lays it in for 2, and it's 11-3 Benton here early.
And that's the underrated part about Dr. Tedeschi's game, is that his passing ability. I mean, he's basically their point guard. They run everything through him. It's kind of like a Nikola Jokic type situation here in Benton.
Milhorn brings it into the front court. We approach the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter, 11-3 Benton. Milhorn goes near side to Sauls. Sauls, top of the key. Edwards near midcourt, goes right side to Stockton. Stockton, left side. Sauls, catch and shoot 3 on the way. Missed it short. And Stockton able to grab the offensive rebound, but he tried to throw it back to the team, but it goes out of bounds. So the ball goes back over to Benton. Carmi just one made field goal here in the first 3 or so minutes as Carmi's moved to their 1-3-1 zone defense, trailing 11-3. Tedeschi goes near side to Thomas. Thomas down the near corner with it. This is Severin. They lob it down low, catching it and going up and getting a shot blocked to Schaefer. And Edwards has it coming the other way, and he gets it taken right back away by Schaefer. Rangers coming back the other way. They lead 11-3. Down low, this is Owens with it. Cross-court pass. Tedeschi open for three. He got it. Just nothing but net. Kevin Wolf calls a timeout. It's brought to you by Pro Rehab. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute. This is Bulldog basketball on WRUL Sports.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Roark Transport in Carmi, driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential, anhydrous, propane and fuel, rock, dirt, and lime, parking lots and driveways. And farmers can depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember, Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable, your best move in transportation. Call Roark Transport at 618-265-3665. That's 265-3665. 4:20 left to play here in the first quarter. Benton leads Carmi White County 14-3 as the Bulldogs inbounded against the full court press, and they turn it over for the what time, Travis? Fifth time. Travis, I wish you were with me last night to track how many turnovers Carmi had. You know, we'll find out on Monday when the huddle stats get back, but I'd guess it'd be up towards 20. They just could not take care of the ball last night, ultimately leading to that loss. Rangers have it. They're up by 11. Over on the far side, Schaefer with it. Tedeschi top of the key. He looks, dribbles, step back three over Edwards on the way, missed it, and Stockton grabs the rebound. Bulldogs coming the other way. Milhorn into the front court. Dribbling left, picks up his dribble. Now it's off to Edwards near midcourt. Edwards guarded there by Owens. Goes on the right side to Sauls. Sauls bounce pass to a cutting Milhorn. His layup against Tedeschi might have been partially blocked as the Rangers work it the other way. Here's Owens left open. Gets it off now to Thomas near side. Nobody guarding him. He'll fire a three. Missed it. And the long rebound is controlled by the Rangers, but Tedeschi called for a travel over on the far side. So 14-3, Benton with the lead. 3:25 to play here in the first quarter. A couple of subs in for Benton. One of those being Jackson Zettler. He checks in. Milhorn brings it into the front court, guarded by Thomas. Now it's Edwards between the circles. Edwards left top off to Stockton. Now on the near side it goes to Sauls. Sauls looking, Milhorn at the top of the key now. Merritt dribbling left, bounce pass down low to Edwards. Edwards fading away and able to draw the foul on the shot. And so two free throws coming up here from Mitchell Edwards, who's got the only 3 Carmi points in this game so far.
And Ben's done a really good job at keeping the basketball away from Mitchell Edwards. They've kind of forced the other guys to do something with it, whether it be them scoring or them have to handle it. Done a good job at turning Carmi over.
Edwards missed the first free throw. Prior to last night, Edwards on the season shooting 67%. Carmi did not shoot well from the charity stripe last night at all. Missed some big free throws late. Edwards able to go 1 of 2. He's got all of Carmi's 4 points. 10-point Ranger lead, 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter, 14-4. Thomas brings it across the timeline, met there by Milhorn. They're trying to go down low to Tedeschi, but they're going to get an offensive foul called against the Rangers. That one's going to be against Schaefer.
Yeah, just didn't really set his feet up there on that screen, and Mitchell Edwards did a good job at fighting through it as much as possible to draw the contact.
14-4, Rangers by 10. Kate Allen checks in for the Bulldogs. Edwards left top, going to fire away for 3. It won't go. Rebound grabbed by Schaefer. Schaefer into the front court. Tedeschi, top of the key, and that's going to be a travel. Yeah, he took a couple steps before he put it on the floor, and so Carmi forcing a couple of rare turnovers. But the Rangers, they've gone full court press. Not necessarily a full court trap, but they're going to put some pressure on you as you bring it across the timeline. That's what they're doing here as Milhorn gets it into the half court. Bounce pass right side goes to Sauls. Sauls, elevator screen, gets it off to Edwards. Gets the defender up in the air. Edwards fires a fadeaway three, and he hits. Nice shot by Mitchell Edwards. Got all seven of Carmi's points. And it's 14-7. Thomas goes near side, gets it at the elbow into the hands of Schaefer on the far side. Owens fires a three. That won't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Schaefer. His putback no good. Rebound grab by Cade Stockton, and a foul going to be called against the Rangers on the rebound. And that is the fourth foul on Benton here in the first quarter. Carmi has not committed a foul yet.
Number 14, Jackson Wiggs.
Wiggs checks in the game for the Rangers. 14-7, Benton up by a touchdown as Milhorn brings it into the front court. Milhorn dribbling to his right, got it poked by Allen, and then the correction, Thomas. And Thomas is going to be called for a foul with the applaud of some Bulldog fans.
That's going to be double. That's going to be 2 free throws. That puts Carmi in the bonus.
So 2 free throws here for Merrick Milhorn. He was the one fouled by Thomas. First free throw for Milhorn on the way is good. Holds in his first point. And so Carmi hanging around here early, 14-8. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Milhorn goes 2 for 2. Defense starting to settle in a little bit for Carmi. Got in a couple of stops last few possessions. Thomas brings it across the timeline, guarded by Cade Allen. Goes on the far side with it as Owens, met there by Milhorn. Now Tedeschi at the top of the key. Shot fake. Goes on the opposite side. This is Zettler with it. Zettler looking. Back to Tedeschi. Now guarded by Hayden Sauls. Dribbles left. Hands it off to Thomas. Thomas nearly falls down. Goes on the near side. Wiggs will try an open three. It won't go. Rebound tipped again. And out of the hands of Tedeschi. Mid-range floater up. No good. He's somehow able to stick his right hand up there and tip it back in.
Yeah, he stuck with that play the whole time, and that's the perks of being 6'9", where you can barely get a fingertip on the ball and still get it up over the rim.
Tedeschi has 10 points for the Rangers, and a block shot right there off the backboard. Benton brings it the other way. They're up 16-9. Thomas near side, off the top of the key, Tedeschi. Dribbles, crossover, step back three. Missed it. And another offensive rebound for the Rangers. That is their 7th of the half.
7th.
Open three near side, no good, and the rebound grabbed by Stockton.
7th of the quarter, mind you.
We're still in the first quarter. 42 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Milhorn over to the right side, gets it off to Cade Allen. Allen back into the hands of Milhorn. Now Mitchell Edwards has it over on the far side, 33 seconds. Milhorn got it poked away and then stolen away. This one's stolen by Thomas, and an easy layup for Kyle Thomas at the other end makes it 18-9. Little 4-0 run here by the Rangers. Sauls into the front court with 15 seconds. Near side to Milhorn. Milhorn dribbling. Milhorn gets inside. Nice dump off pass to Cade Allen, who lays it up and in. 18-11, final seconds. Tedeschi throws it down low, and the ball's tipped away, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end with Benton leading it 18-11. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. This is Bulldog basketball on WRUL Sports.
You cheer on the Bulldogs, we cheer on the Bulldogs. Hey fans, this is Amanda Nelson with First Bank, here to remind you to pick up your First Bank Bulldogs debit card. Get yours now, and every time you use it, First Bank makes a donation to Carmi-White County Schools. Just another way we at First Bank are proudly showing our commitment to community and making great things happen for farmers, businesses, and families. Learn more at your local branch. Go Dogs!
First Bank is there. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Ready for the second quarter of action. Carmi-White County trails Benton 18-11. Cole Carter, Travis Black with you. Bulldogs have the basketball to start the quarter. Cade Allen goes over on the right side. Jackson Bradshaw with it. Milhorn near side, open for three is Edwards. We're going to get a foul on the screen that got Edwards open against Cade Stockton. So that goes down as another Carmi turnover. Just the first foul against Carmi in the game. First one against Cade. Thomas has it, goes left side in the hands of Owens. Owens dribbles to his right. Leaves it off to Tedeschi near side. Gets it into the hands of Wiggs. Wiggs now back into the hands of Tedeschi on the near top. Tedeschi goes baseline and able to lay it up and in. Thought he was going to throw that one down. Tedeschi's got 12 points for the Rangers game high. And Merrick Milhorn turns the ball over as, you know, Merrick not a point guard by, what do they say, point guard by trade?
But by necessity at this point of the season for Carmi, and has done a good job with their little mini press.
Here's an open three for Severin. That one's up and good, and Benton's been able to grow their lead to 12 now, 23-11. Edwards into the front court. Edwards picks up his dribble, gets it off to Stockton over on the right side. Gets it off to Milhorn at the top of the key. Milhorn picks up his dribble, leaves it for Edwards. Thought he had Allen down low. Edwards fires a mid-range jumper. It's no good. Tedeschi with the rebound, and the Rangers come the other way. Here's Thomas left top. Top of the key, Tedeschi with a jab step and a drive. Tedeschi with a two-handed flush. Doherty's got 14 points for the Rangers, and their lead is 14, 25-11. This gets fun to watch.
Yeah, he can do everything on the basketball court. You can just see on the defensive end, he takes a real pride in swatting shots at the rim.
Edwards dribbling left. Gets it off now to Bradshaw. Bradshaw off to Milhorn between the logo and the three-point arc. Goes on the right side to Bradshaw. Bradshaw dribbling, looking for a guard to get the ball to. Gets it in the hands of Cade Allen. Allen right side goes to Stockton. Stockton off to Bradshaw again. Bradshaw got it poked away and stolen away as Thomas picks it up off the floor. 25-11, Rangers lead, under 6 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Tedeschi all the way to the basket, and he was able to bank it in, and Kevin Wolf's going to call a timeout. This timeout's brought to you by Pro Rehab. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family. Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes.
5:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Benton leading Carmi-White County 27-11. Cole Carter, Travis Black with you as the Rangers continue their full court pressure. As the ball gets inbounded to Merrick Milhorn, he'll bring it into the front court. Merrick lost it, loose ball. Thomas somehow able to dive on the floor and get it up ahead to Owens, and Owens missed the layup. And Cade Allen grabs the rebound. Allen double team, gets it off to Edwards now. Carmi still in the backcourt. Edwards chucks it, lost the grip of it, and he throws that into the student section on the other side of the basket.
It's Carmi's 5th turnover of the quarter.
That play kind of describes how this game has gone. The Rangers lead it 27-11. Thomas into the front court. Gets it off near side to Wiggs. Now with it, this is Severin. Owens left top. Top of the circle now, Tedeschi. Tedeschi pull up mid-range jumper on the way. Short offensive rebound. Grabbed by Wiggs, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, nobody boxing out right there. And that's just the tell of the game right now. Turnovers and offensive rebounds.
Benton's lead is 18, 29-11. Beckhoff over on the far side. Gets it down to Milhorn at the top of the key. Got it stripped, got it back. Now it's into the hands of Huff. Huff, cross-court pass off to Sauls. Sauls thought about pulling up. Now dribbles with the left hand, stops, dumps it off down low, and a nice pass to Cade Allen, who finds himself open for a layup once again.
Great play there by Sauls. Great play by Cade Allen. He's done a good job at moving without the basketball.
Yes, he has, yes. 4 points for Allen, 29-13, Benton in front. Thomas goes near side to Tedeschi. Guarded there by Edwards. Dribbles to his left, now hands it off to Severin. Top of the key, Tedeschi, jab step. Dribbling, picks it up. Owens top of the key, 3. Nope. Rebound grab by Cade Allen. Carmi into the front court. Nice bounce pass from Edwards to Huff. Now in the far corner, Milhorn will try a 3. It's good for Merrick Milhorn. And with that, Ron Weinmiller wants a timeout as the Bulldogs get it back within 13, 29-16. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bulldog basketball on WRUL Sports.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, proud supporter of local athletes and your most trusted financial partner.
Setting the standard in banking excellence for more than 80 years.
Citizens has the latest financial tools and technologies to help you score big.
And a team you can rely on for personal attention and outstanding service.
Visit CNB online at cnbalbion.com or your local Crossville location and see what sets them apart.
No better banking with Citizens National Bank of Albion. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back to Benton. 4:02 left to play in the second quarter. The Rangers leading the Bulldogs 29-16. Cole Carter, Travis Black with you. Haley Winkleman back at the WRUL studio. The lovely Whitney Carter with us for those of you following along on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. As the Rangers will have the timeout after the Merrick Milhorn 3 that cuts the lead down to 13. And Ron Weinmiller calling that timeout, which was, of course, brought to you by Pro Rehab. All right, so the Rangers bring it into the front court with Thomas going left side to Owens. Guarded there by Milhorn. Owens puts it on the floor now, dribbling it near top to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Allen. Left-hand dribble all the way to the bucket. Nice drive and score there from Kyle Thomas. They called the goaltend as Carmi grabbed the net trying to block the shot, but the ball went in either way. It didn't matter. Back to a 15-point game, 31-16. Milhorn working against this full court pressure. Gets it into the front court. Milhorn nearly lost the dribble, got it back. Now it's into the hands of Edwards, guarded by Thomas. Edwards dribbling right, gets it down the hands of Beck Huff over on the far side. Huff dribbling in the far corner. Sauls catch and shoot 3, too strong. Rebound grabbed by Severin. Rangers bringing it the other way. Tedeschi left side to Thomas down the near side. Owens in the near corner with it. Owens dribbling left. Swings it near side to Wiggs. Near corner, Thomas has it now. Thomas looking. Swing on the far side, Owens. Bounce pass, Tedeschi down low. Double team, swings it, no look pass. Near corner, Severin open for 3, missed it. And the rebound grab by Beck Huff. Bulldogs pushing the floor. Huff over on the right side to Milhorn. To the bucket, lays it in. Good job running the floor for the Bulldogs. Milhorn's got 7. Makes it 31-18. 2:45 to play here in the second quarter. Thomas, crossover, getting past Allen. Now leaves it in the corner for a 3 for Owens that won't go. And Hayden Sauls grabs the rebound. Carmi pushing the floor once again. Here's Edwards far side, and he tries to fire a 3, but he gets hit on the way down. And a technical foul going to be called against the Rangers. That's Owen, and he better be careful as the referee over on the far side Owens was frustrated with that foul call. It's going to be 3 shots for Mitchell Edwards.
Plus the technicals.
Yeah. So that'll be two fouls essentially against Owens consecutively. So that's 3 fouls for him. So Edwards will shoot, how many free throws here? 5?
5.
And Carmike gets the ball. Edwards missed the first. I think Carmike should be able to pick who they want to shoot the technical free throws after these. You would think first or second free throw good by Edwards. He'll have one more. Edwards with 8 points here early. Make it 9 as the third one rolls through. So now Carmike can pick their free throw shooter. Kevin Wolf says
the guy that just took
Edwards.
3.
Okay.
Guys that just took 3 of them. Let him shoot 2 more.
So Edwards will shoot the 2 technical free throws, and he's able to hit the first. So Carmike could use this to their advantage. It's down to a 10-point game now, 31-21. As Stockton checks in, as does Zettler.
Number 20, Cade Stockton for Carmike.
So Edwards with his 5th and final free throw, able to go 4 of 5. 11 points for Edwards, and Carmike's got it back down to single digits. 9 points, 31-22, 2:27 to go here in the second quarter. I think Kevin Wolf got to be much happier with the effort here in the second quarter for the Bulldogs. Milhorn in the corner, trying to lob it down low, but good luck lobbing it down low against Tedeschi. He steals it, and Edwards commits a foul at midcourt, and that will get a cheer from the Rangers fans. First foul on Mitchell, second foul against the Bulldogs. The Rangers walk into the front court with Thomas. Thomas guarded by Edwards here on the near side. And the near corner goes to Zettler. Back to Thomas. In the far corner with it, 3-point shot on the way for Severin. Won't go. Stockton had the rebound tipped away, but it goes out of bounds. And ball goes back over to Carmike with 2 minutes left to play here in the second quarter.
Number 15.
So Jacob Van Horn will check in for the Rangers. I believe that's the 10th different player to play for Ron Weinmiller today. 31-22. Sauls and Milhorn try to break the pressure and get it into the front court, and they do that with Milhorn here on the near side. Milhorn, cross-court pass goes to Huff. Lost it initially. Now dribbles on a baseline drive, and a foul will be called on the drive. That is the 3rd foul against Benton in this second quarter. First foul on Van Horn. Edwards to inbound. Gets it in the corner to Milhorn. That one knocked away by Thomas, so it will stay with Carmike White County. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Rangers lead the Bulldogs 31-22. Milhorn gets it into Edwards. Volleyball line extended. Edwards dribbling left. Jump stop. Fading away against Tedeschi. Tedeschi blocked it. Stockton had the offensive rebound. Now Doves on the floor. Gets it over to Huff. Huff bounce pass right side to Sauls. Cutting is Edwards. He goes up. Missed the lay-in. And 2 free throws coming up for Mitchell Edwards. And Travis, this is as much effort we've seen the Bulldogs play all season.
Yeah, you can feel the energy kind of picking up after that technical foul there on Benton. And Edwards getting 5 free throws, and he's going to get 2 more right here. But you can just tell the energy's a little different. There's a little more attitude. There's a little bit, we can do this. Let's just give it all we got.
First free throw for Edwards, no good. And that's what Kevin Wolf wanted to see in this game. Talking to him last night after the loss against Hamilton County, he just wanted to see the team have more energy, have more effort, and they definitely have had that in this second quarter. 31-22, second free throw for Edwards on the way. He goes 1 of 2 this time. 12 points for Mitchell. I think 6 of those at the free throw line.
You would be 7 of those at the free throw line.
Here's Thomas. He drives, and he's going to be fouled by Beck Huff on the drive. Beck commits his first foul, 3rd Carmike foul here in the second quarter. 1 more Benton foul will lead the Carmike free throws. Zettler to inbound. Lobs it up top, gets into the hands of Thomas here on the near side, guarded by Huff. Thomas dribbling between his legs as the Rangers set up the offense. Goes in the near corner now, Zettler. Zettler dribbling left. Picks up his dribble off to Tedeschi over on the far side. Tedeschi nearly lost it, got it back. Now it's Severin, near corner, back to Zettler. Zettler guarded by Edwards about 5 feet off. Edwards kind of backing down to give another effort on Tedeschi, but Tedeschi doesn't matter. Able to float that one up and get the bucket. Tedeschi with 18 points for the Rangers, and their lead is 20 at 33-22. Here's Huff over on the far side. Huff, floater in the lane, good for Beck Huff. 38 seconds left. Severin dribbling left, hands it off to Thomas. And Benton might hold for one shot here with 32 seconds. Been a high-scoring first half, 33-25. Severin in the near corner, it goes to Van Horn. Now Zettler looking, gets off to Thomas. That one nearly taken away. Loose ball. Stockton almost had it. Now it's Numbers. Tedeschi left open for the lay-in. Tough break there.
Yeah, almost got a steal right there, and ball batted around, and Benton just happened to come up with it.
Final 5 seconds. Here's Milhorn driving. Milhorn dumps it off to Stockton. Lost it, got it back, fires, and hits at the buzzer. Cade Stockton, his first basket at the horn, and Carmi hanging around. An 8-point game at the half. The Rangers lead it 35-27. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. We'll come back with some halftime stats as the Bulldogs trail Benton 35-27. Back in 3 minutes. This is Bulldog basketball on WRUL Sports.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client services to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes, bookkeeping, accounting, and audit services, plus full-service consulting. At Butch & Associates CPAs, it's your journey backed by our commitment. Visit butch.com to learn more or contact us today.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic continues to be here to meet the needs of White County. Nurse practitioner Katherine Adams is accepting new patients at our Carmi Family Clinic location at 1112 Oak Street. Whether it's routine visits or acute needs, our dedicated care team is here to ensure wellness for the entire family. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic. The care you need when and where you need it, close to home. To schedule an appointment, call 618-382-5030.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hey Bulldog fans, Rice Motor Company in Carmi is proud to support another season of CWCHS basketball. As your hometown dealership since 1931, we're cheering you on every step of the way. With the best selection of GMC and Chevrolet trucks, we've got what you need for a slam dunk. Go Bulldogs and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide, Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for. At Napa, our mission is measured in miles. So get ahead on your next car care project and stop by your local Napa Auto Parts store or visit NapaOnline.com today.
Back here at Rich Herron Gymnasium on the campus of Benton Consolidated High School, as it's the Rangers leading Carmi White County 35-27 here at the break. The halftime show is brought to you by Carmi Lumber. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Rush Appliance, family owned and operated, fast and friendly service in Carmi and Fairfield. Jordan Funeral Group, serving families throughout White County for generations and a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics. And First Mid Bank and Trust for all your banking needs with local friendly service. Count on First Mid on Main in Carmi. Getting your halftime score, Benton 35, Bulldogs 27. Travis, if you take away that first 7-minute stretch there in that first quarter where Benton got up by 10, it's been a pretty even ball game since then. I think if you're Kevin Wolf, despite the deficit, that second quarter effort, you got to be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, Carmi really flipped the switch there in the second quarter. They started taking care of the basketball a little better. I mean, that's really what caused Benton to get the lead they did. Dr. Tedeschi and a bunch of turnovers, which got the other guys going scoring-wise. I mean, they're not as talented as they were last year. You can kind of just tell that by watching them. They don't really have the shooting. They don't really have the ball handling, but they have great athletes, and their full court pressure is second to none. It's straight up man-to-man, and they got the athletes that are smart, not always going to reach in, get in foul trouble. So Carmi did a better job in that second quarter, not allowing them to get steals and get turnovers off their full court press, which slowed them down on offense.
Looking at the individual stat line there in the first half, Carmi led by Mitchell Edwards, who's got 13 points. 7 from Merrick Milhorn, 4 from Cade Allen, and 2 apiece from Beck Huff and Cade Stockton. For the Rangers, Dr. Tedeschi, 20 points there in the first half. 6 points from Kyle Thomas, 3 points from Trayson Severin, and then 2 apiece from Nolan Schaefer, Grant Owens, and Jackson Wiggs there in the first half. Travis, team stats?
Carmi shot 8 of 16 for 50% from the field, 6 of 10 for 60% from 2, and 2 of 6 for 33% from 3. They also shot 9 of 12 for 75% from the charity stripe. Benton shot 16 of 33 for 48%, 13 of 19 for 68% from 2, and only 3 of 14 for 21% from 3. They did not attempt a free throw in the first half. Carmi had 2 offensive, 8 defensive rebounds with 12 turnovers, and Benton had 8 offensive, 6 defensive rebounds to go along with just 3 turnovers.
In your halftime score, Benton leads the Bulldogs 35-27. As we look ahead to what our broadcast schedule looks like over the next 7 days or so, we're going to be in El Dorado next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. We will have all 26 games right here on 97.3 WRUL and the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Yes, they let us video stream there in El Dorado, unlike Benton. So we'll have those for you next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, starting at 8:30 all 3 days. All right, we're going to step aside for a 3-minute break. We'll come back with the second half. This is Bulldog Basketball on WRUL Sports.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Fuel up Up the game with DiMaggio's Pizza in Carmi. Since 1975, DiMaggio's has been serving up delicious pizza and authentic Italian dishes that has satisfied the tri-state area taste buds. Whether it's delivery, carry-out, or dine-in experience you're looking for, DiMaggio's has you covered. DiMaggio's Pizza, the Carmi hometown favorite. Call 382-8912. That's 382-8912. Go Dogs!
Expressway Auto Mall in Mount Vernon, Indiana.
3 great dealerships,
7 vehicle brands in one location.
Expressway Chevrolet,
Expressway Jeep, and Expressway Ford.
your one-stop shop for the vehicle you've been looking for. Our extensive inventory includes a huge selection of new and quality pre-owned.
All in one location. Almost 1,000 vehicles.
Only in Mount Vernon, Indiana.
Expressway Auto Mall.
Hi, I'm Lucas Matzel, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
And I'm Paige Winter-Bruder, Occupational Therapist at Joiner Therapy Services on April Avenue in Carmi.
We are both graduates of CWC who take pride in treating individuals from our hometown. Whether you've experienced a sports injury, have had a recent surgery, or just have pain, we are experienced in treating from head to toe.
Contact our clinic at 382-2771. That's 382-2771 and start the road to a healthier you at Joiner Therapy Services.
All right, for the third quarter of action here in Benton as the Rangers lead Carmi-White County 35-27. And a reminder, you're listening to Bulldog Basketball on 97.3 WRUL, Carmi, Illinois, and also online worldwide at WRUL.com. Appreciate those of you tuning in or following along on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Rangers have it. They're going right to left here in the third quarter. They get the ball down low to Tedeschi, and he missed that shot. Ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by the Bulldogs. Tedeschi, 20 first-half points.
And that's the type of player he is, and a great recovery there by Mitchell Edwards to get a little bit of piece of the ball to knock it out of his hands.
Zettler to inbound. He looks, lobs it up top. That one stolen by Stockton. Stockton brings it the other way. In the near corner, it goes to Sauls, dribbles to his left. Now it's off to Milhorn. Over on the far side to Huff. Huff putting on the floor. Huff's off to Sauls. 3 on the way for Sauls. No good. Zettler the rebound for the Rangers. They bring it the other way with numbers. Tedeschi into the front court. Leaves it off near side to Schaefer. Schaefer dribbling now over to Zettler. Now it's Thomas on the right top. Thomas dribbles to his left. The ball goes in the post to Tedeschi, and a foul going to be called against Merrick Milhorn. 7:18 to play here in quarter number 3. Rangers lead 35-27. Here's Zettler in the near corner. Severn over on the far side to Thomas. Now it's Zettler at the top of the key for 3. Missed it. Edwards the rebound. Here is Milhorn off to Edwards. Edwards gets inside, and a blocking foul going to be called on the shot. And so Mitchell Edwards will go to the free throw line for 2 to much despair of the Rangers fans. Are we in Mount Vernon, Indiana?
Sounds like it.
I get that one. You know, those block charge calls can go one way or the other. And Edwards missed the first free throw. And if Carmichael would, how many free throws did they miss, Travis?
Edwards has taken a majority of them, and he's missed 4.
Yeah, you hit all your free throws, it could be a 2-possession game.
Yep.
Edwards able to go 1 of 2. 14 for Mitchell. And it's down to a 7-point game. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 35-28. Thomas into the front court. Over on the right side, met there by Edwards. That ball tipped by Edwards, but into the hands of Zettler. Down the corner it goes to Severin. Down low Tedeschi, guarded by Huff. Swings it out near side, open for 3 on the near top. That one missed by Schaefer. Another offensive rebound grab by the Rangers. Tedeschi pulls up for 3 on the right top. Good. Yeah, you just cannot give this team second chances.
Yeah, especially can't let the ball end up back in his hands.
38-28, 6.5 to play here in the third. Edwards gets it off near side here to Huff. Milhorn at the top of the key now. Milhorn looks over the defense, now dribbles to his right. Stops, leaves it. That one poked away out of bounds, and it will stay with Carmi. 6:16 to play here in quarter number 3. 10-point Rangers lead, 38-28. Milhorn to inbound. He looks, gets it into Edwards. That one nearly taken away by Tedeschi, but Edwards drives, dumps it off now to Sauls. Sauls dribbling, leaves it into the hands of Milhorn. Bounce pass near side goes to Sauls. Back to Milhorn. Milhorn directing traffic. Leaves it off into the hands now of Sauls at midcourt. Sauls going left, and him and Edwards not on the same page, and Sauls called for a travel. Still 38-28, 6 minutes left to play here in quarter number 3. Thomas walks it across the timeline. Over to Zettler on the right side. Tedeschi top of the key, now on the near side, Severin. Near corner goes to Thomas. Swing it far side, Zettler now in the corner. Cutting down low, that pass tip, but it somehow gets into the hands of Schaefer, who turns and lays it in. 40-28. Edwards into the front court. Edwards dribbling right, guarded by Tedeschi. Crossover, stops, dumps it off now to Huff. Huff to the bucket, looking for a foul. Shot was no good, and the Rangers bring it the other way with Schaefer. 40-28, Rangers up by 12. 5:15 to play here in quarter number 3. Tedeschi, top of the key, 3, got it. Got to get a hand up on him.
Yeah, you can't let him have a clean look at the basket.
26 points for Docker Tedeschi. It's 43-28. Milhorn, top of the key. Huff has it now on the near side at Stockton. Top of the circle. This is Sauls dribbling left. Bounce pass goes to Milhorn. Milhorn dribbling, stopped there by Tedeschi. Now dribbles back to the right side. Milhorn between the legs. Near top with it is Edwards. Edwards dribbles, crossover. Edwards, mid-range jumper. Good for Mitchell Edwards. Mitchell's got 16. Played much better tonight. Only had 9 points last night. And Thomas is fouled by Beck Huff. So 4:29 left to play here in the third quarter. Benton leads the Bulldogs 43-30. Tedeschi hands it off to Zettler, dribbling to his left. They lob it back door. That pass tipped by Huff and stolen by Edwards, but then Schaefer comes from behind and steals that one back. Near side, Severin. Gets it in the near side, Zettler with it. Zettler over on the right side, Tedeschi. And Tedeschi driving inside, and his shot won't go, but they're going to get a foul on the shot.
Mitchell Edwards is second.
Second foul on Mitchell. Third foul against Carmi in this third quarter. Get into Tedeschi here on the near corner. Fakes the handoff. Now gets it off back near side to Zettler. Corner 3 on the near side for Tedeschi won't go. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Edwards. Over on the right side, here's Huff. He's going to try a corner 3. It won't go. And the rebound grabbed by the Rangers. Benton brings it the other way, 43-30. 3:40 to go in the third. Thomas getting inside, left-handed layup won't go. Rebound grabbed by Sauls. Sauls over in the far corner, it's Huff. Huff swings it, that one tipped by Tedeschi, stolen by Tedeschi, and Milhorn fouls him to prevent an open dunk for Tedeschi.
Yeah, you can't make those long cross-court passes with Dr. Tedeschi on the floor.
And that hurt Carmi last night, making those cross-court passes. That led to a lot of turnovers. Beckhoff checks out. Kate Allen checks in. Kate's played really well off the bench today, 4 points. 43-30, 3.5 to play here in the third quarter. Thomas dribbles to his right. Top of the circle, Severin. Gets it near top Tedeschi. Baseline drive Tedeschi. Steps through 2 defenders and throws it down with the right hand. Docker Tedeschi, 28 points. And Ron Weinmiller wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. It's brought to you by Pro Rehab. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bulldog Basketball on WRUL Sports.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
3:12 left to play here in the third quarter. Benton gets their lead up to 15, 45-30. After a Ron Wheeler timeout brought to you by Pro Rehab. Milhorn has the basketball left top. Now it's Stockton here on the near side to Sauls, and that pass zipped to the other side, knocked away out of bounds. Will stay with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I don't know where Sauls was going with that one. I think he was trying to hit Milhorn and just threw it a little bit behind him. Carmi caught a break right there.
Milhorn to inbound, lobs it up. That pass deflected and then nearly taken away, but Stockton able to come up with it. Edwards at the top of the key, hands it off to Milhorn at midcourt. Milhorn goes on the left side to Sauls. Sauls, top of the circle, it's Edwards. Edwards fires a long three, got it. Mitchell Edwards has 19 for the Bulldogs. It's 45-33, Benton in front with 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. Over on the right side, it's Thomas. Thomas near top Severin, now it's Tedeschi between the circles. Left side with it, this is Thomas, jab step and a drive left side, cross-court pass goes to Severin, now inside to Zettler. They swing it around near side here to Tedeschi. Zettler on the right side to Severin. Severin dribbling, bounce pass to a cutting Thomas, nearly poked away. Zettler has it, that one poked away and stolen away by Stockton, and I thought he tiptoed the sideline, but his tiptoe touched the sideline. So it goes back to Benton.
Mike creates a turnover, then gets the ball right back.
2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 45-33, Benton up by 12. Thomas, guarded by Allen. Now guarded by Edwards, near midcourt, goes on the right side to Zettler. Zettler, bounce pass in the corner to Wiggs. Wiggs looking, gets it off now in the hands of Thomas. They swing it around near side here to Zettler. In the post, wide open Wiggs, missed the layup. Rebound tipped, and Wiggs has it now down low, and that time he is able to bank it in. Well, if he missed the layup, battle for the rebound and get a second chance. That's what Jackson Wiggs did there. 47-33, Benton in front. Sauls here near side, down in the post to Edwards, and Edwards draws the foul on the drive. That will be against Kyle Thomas. That's his third, second Benton foul here in the third. 1:21 left to play in this third quarter, 47-33, Benton in front. Milhorn to inbound, he looks, lobs it up top, Edwards goes to get it. Edwards stumbling on the drive, that's because he was fouled there by Wiggs. Wiggs picks up his first foul. Third foul against the Rangers in this quarter. Stockton inbound. Gets it in the corner to Milhorn. Milhorn bounce pass down low. That one taken away from Tedeschi as he was behind Edwards, able to wrap around and get that steal. Thomas over on the right side. Zettler with it. Zettler back to Thomas. They go in the post. Tedeschi. Tedeschi picks up his dribble. No look pass to Zettler. Zettler foul on the shot. They're going to say it was a shot or not. Either way, that's 5 fouls against Carmi. So 2 free throws coming up here for Jackson Zettler.
Shooting 2. Jackson Zettler.
So 2 free throws here for Zettler. His first one up and good.
These are the first 2 free throws of Benton for the entire ball game.
I was going to say, I didn't think Benton had shot many free throws, but none.
None. These are the first 2, and Carmi's done a good job at playing defense without fouling.
Zettler able to go 2 for 2. Makes it a 16-point game, 49-33. Final minute here in the third quarter. Milhorn across the timeline. Dribbles to his right, leaves it off for Sauls now on the near top. Edwards top of the key, a long 3, and he was fouled by Wiggs there on his way down. Nice sportsmanship by Tedeschi to help him up, and so Edwards will go to the free throw line for 3. And I would take a guess this is going to end up being the most free throws that Mitchell Edwards has shot in a game. His first one's up and good. 20 points today for Mitchell, and it's going to feel good to have a good scoring outing today. Hits the first 2 free throws, 21 points for Mitchell. Only scored 9 points last night. He had 16 last Friday in the loss against Flora. He goes 3 for 3 here. He's got 22 on the day. The Bulldogs back within 13 at 49-36. Final 40 seconds here in quarter number 3. Van Horn has it between the circles, goes on the far side to Zettler. Bounce past Tedeschi, guarded by Edwards. He squares up and throws it right to Cade Stockton. Stockton gets caught up in the air and then turns it over. And Wiggs with a left-handed layup up and good. 6 points for Wiggs. 18 seconds left to play here in the third, 51-36. Milhorn over on the far side, 12 seconds. Milhorn dribbles to his right, gets it off to Edwards. Back to Milhorn. 6 seconds. Edwards has it with 4 seconds. Edwards fades away for 3. It won't go. Allen battling for the offensive rebound, but the buzzer sounds. And the third quarter comes to an end. Your score, Benton 51, Carmi White County 36. Fourth quarter coming up. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. This is Bulldog basketball on WRUL Sports.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Hi Bulldog fans, this is Kyle Hosick, your local country financial representative serving all of White County with offices in Carmi and now Enfield. My business's core values focus on educating our current and future clients on current market trends while operating with the utmost integrity and providing a level of service excellence you won't find anywhere else. I want to wish all the athletes and coaches a safe and winning season. Come see me, Kyle Hosick, at one of our office locations and see why my team is different. Come experience more. Come experience excellence.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Benton with the Rangers leading Carmi White County 51-36. Cole Carter, Travis Black with you. Haley Winkleman back at the WRUL studio. The lovely Whitney Carter with us for those of you following along on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. So the Bulldogs have hung around after falling down big in the first quarter. They've got this steps it down to as low as 7, but they trail by 15 now, 51-36. Edwards has the ball over on the far side. Dribbles, gets it off to Stockton, looking to get to the bucket. Stockton stops and tries to get a good shot off. Missed it, and Edwards trying to get the offensive rebound, but went out of bounds off his hands. Ball goes back over to the Rangers, and now Carmi going to apply a bit of pressure as Tedeschi walks it into the front court. Gets it off to Thomas. Thomas dribbles to his right side, met there by Edwards. Gets it off near side, with it is Schaefer. Now on the near top, back to Schaefer. On the right side, Thomas. They swing it around. Zettler looking to get the post entry fee with Huff guarding Tedeschi. Schaefer now off to Tedeschi at the top of the key. Huff right there on him, and Beck Huff commits the foul. That'll be Beck's, I believe, third foul. Yep, third foul. First foul of this fourth quarter. Over on the far side, it's Thomas. Thomas comes near side, Zettler. In the near corner with it is Severin. Back over on the far side, Thomas. Now Tedeschi fading away. And Tedeschi missed it. Long rebound, going to go out of bounds. And they say last touch by the Rangers. One minute gone here in the fourth quarter. Benton leading this one 51-36. Edwards into the front court, gets it off to Milhorn. Milhorn dribbling left, shuffles it off to Huff. Huff with the jab step and a drive, and a foul going to be called on the drive against Beck Huff, or on Beck Huff, and against the Rangers. Kyle Thomas picks up his fourth foul, and so he'll come out as Grant Owens checks back into the game. This is the first time Owens has played since that technical foul in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's the first time he's checked in the ball game since.
The technical foul was a part of a 7-point possession for the Bulldogs. As here's a turnover, Rangers come the other way, bounce pass to Owens, and he lays it in.
Right on cue.
So 53-36. 6.5 left to play as Merrick Milhorn with a nice aggressive drive to the bucket, and he lays it in. 9 points for Milhorn. 53-38. Tedeschi fires a three, misses, and Kate Stockton the rebound up ahead to Edwards, but you can't get it past 6'9". Tedeschi playing center field, steals that pass. Now gets it in the near corner. Zettler off to Severin, back on the right side. Tedeschi dumping it off. Back to Tedeschi, layup good, nice give and go. Docker Tedeschi with 30 points. This kid's going to Colorado State for a reason. Huff over on the right side, dribbling, stops, now goes back to his right, leaves it near top to Kate Allen. Back to Milhorn, left side Edwards, gets past his defender. Edwards, mid-range jumper, left short, rebound grab by Schaefer. Schaefer into the front court, leaves it for Tedeschi, cutting to the basket, layup no good, rebound Stockton. Up court, stolen by Schaefer. His pass then tipped into the hands of Tedeschi. He goes up, missed the bank shot, got his own rebound, tipped it in. Why not? 32 points for Docker Tedeschi.
And he's too big down there. If you don't get a butt into him and push him out as far as you can, he's going to continue to do that.
5:14 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Benton leads at 57-38. Stockton over on the far side. And a foul going to be called on the drive against the Rangers. That one will go against Schaefer.
That's his fourth personal.
Schaefer picks up his fourth. Thomas currently playing with 4 for the Rangers. Milhorn to inbound, looks to get it in, and he throws it up top to Huff. Huff dribbling with his right hand, lost it as it goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Rangers. It was stripped, so it stays with Carmi. (57-38), 5 minutes left to play. Milhorn to inbound, gets it in near side to Allen. They swing it out far top with Edwards. Edwards dribbling, dumps it off to Milhorn now. Back near side to Edwards. Long three on the way for Mitchell, in and out. Rebounded by Tedeschi. Tedeschi into the front court. Going to pull up for three with nobody guarding him. Missed it. Rebound tipped. Another offensive board for the Rangers. Schaefer back to Tedeschi. 2 dribbles and a two-handed flush. Kevin Wolf has seen enough. He calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. It's brought to you by Pro Rehab. Back in 1 minute.
Hi, I'm Denton Weiss, partner and GM with Jansen Auto Group, inviting you to come see us. From new and used and a full team of service techs, we've got a great selection and a team of local folks committed to taking care of you like family. So come kick a few tires with us at the dealership just west of town and find us online at gojansen.com. Here at Jansen, we're proud to be part of the community and anxious to put you behind the wheel of your new vehicle.
Find your home for orthopedic and sports medicine at Wabash General Hospital. The orthopedics and sports medicine team is ready to assist you with your specific needs, providing convenient, high-quality services in Albion, Carmi, Flora, Lawrenceville, and Mount Carmel. For more information, please call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
4:32 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Benton leading Carmi White County 59-38. Cole Carter, Travis Black with you. As the Rangers with their largest lead of the day, 21 points at 59-38. Bulldogs trying to make this score look a little bit more respectable before this one's over. Beckhoff, top of the key, goes near side to Stockton. Stockton going to pull up for three. That's a little bit too strong. Kate Allen fighting for the offensive rebound, but it's gathered by Schaefer of the Rangers. Tedeschi into the front court. Dribbles to his right. Nobody guarding Docker Tedeschi as he goes in and throws it down. 36 points for Docker Tedeschi.
And that was a business decision right there by Carmi's defense. Nobody was going to step in front of him when he got taken off.
Edwards on the screen is bumped, and he'll be fouled. That will go against Zettler.
Jackson Zettler with a foul.
It's his second.
His third.
Stockton inbound for the Bulldogs. 3:45 left to play, 61-38. Milhorn over on the far side. Now it's Stockton at the top of the key. Back to Milhorn. On the near top with it is Huff. Huff going to pull up for three. Missed it. Edwards tipped the rebound towards the basket, and it will go out of bounds. Last touched by the Rangers. So a second chance here for Carmine. 3:31 left to play, 61-38. Milhorn looking, lobs it up top, and that one nearly stolen, but back Huff gets it. Now it's off to Stockton. Stockton, cross-court pass to Edwards. He'll step into a three, but it's blocked by Tedeschi. Tedeschi and Edwards fight for it. Tedeschi wins the fight and dunks it. You can't make this stuff up.
Yeah, that was a heavyweight battle there for the basketball, and Dr. Tedeschi took it home.
38 points for Dr. Tedeschi. That's going to signal Kevin Wolf to turn around and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get this over with. And then Tedeschi with a zip baseball pass down low. I mean, I hate that we can't video stream today, and I know it's been a rough day for the Bulldogs, but this Tedeschi kid, I mean, my goodness.
Everything on the basketball court you want. There's a reason why he had multiple Division I offers.
38 points for Tedeschi. And looks like the Benton starters' days will be over as well, as Zettler hits the first free throw, and you hear the roar from the Benton fans, and Carmine fans applauding our starters as well. Well, I don't think the score really shows what kind of game it was. I mean, Carmine was right in that 10-15 range for most of the ball game, but here in the fourth, Benton has just hit another level as Zettler goes 2 for 2 with 3:02 left to play. So Carmine is going to fall to under 500. They'll drop to 4-5. Benton will improve to 9-0. Allen dribbles near midcourt. He looks, gets it near side to Max and O'Daniel with it. Bounce pass goes to Bradshaw. On the post, they get it to Dylan Weinerberger, and a foul will be called on the entry pass. 2:43 left to play. It's 65-38. Benton will take part in the Pinckneyville Duster Thomas Classic next week as Carmine will play in the EHT. Traveling violation going to be called against Weinerberger as he hit the floor trying to save that one from going out of bounds. Travis, you've seen that Duster Thomas Classic a couple times. That's some.
Yeah,
you made the argument this morning. That's the premium tournament in Southern Illinois up there in Pinckneyville.
You really got to think Murfreesboro, Pinckneyville, Benton, Almy, Mount Carmel. Normally not this year. They're a little down this year, but you got to think Meridian, all the really good basketball
teams. Is Carlisle in that tournament?
Carlisle I think they got in either last year or this year. I don't know.
Carlisle's number 1 in 2A in front of Benton. So that's a fair argument. I'd let you say that one. All right, so Benton's just kind of dribbling around, letting this clock run with their JV players in the game. Of course, the fans want everybody to shoot it. This is where I strived in my basketball career. As here's a drive to the bucket by Gage. His shot won't go. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. 2 minutes left to play. 65-38.
21, T.J. Hamilton.
T.J. Hamilton will check in here for the Rangers. Inbounds pass goes to Crossland. His three-point shot won't go. Rebound tipped around. Another offensive board by the Rangers. Here's a corner three on the near top by Gage. It's no good as well. Long rebound, and Crossland able to chase it down. Gets it off to Gage near midcourt. 1:43 left to play. 65-38. Over on the right side, Kruger in the corner for Hamilton now. His three no good, and Christopher Key gets the rebound for the Bulldogs. And gets it poked away, and it goes out of bounds. 91 seconds left to play in the ball game. Bulldogs will take on El Dorado next Thursday at 7 o'clock in the opening round of the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. And we'll ask Kevin Wolf here post-game if we'll see Gavin Holloman or not. Free throw line jumper for Weinerberger won't go, and the rebound grab by the Rangers as they bring it the other way, leading 65-38. Hamilton bounce pass down low to Crossland. Back to Hamilton. They swing it around. Over on the far top with it is Gage. Baseline drive. Nice no-look pass to an open man. That is Kruger. Who lays it in? Dane Kruger. Makes it 67-38. Final minute here in the fourth quarter. Key into the front court. Off to Weineberger. That pass tipped and stolen by the Rangers. They get it up ahead. This is Crossland down low. His shot won't go. And it's tipped out. Jackson Bradshaw comes away with it. Now it's Weineberger. He picks it up and gets it off to O'Daniel with 35 seconds. Kate Allen here near side. O'Daniel at the top of the key. Back to Allen. Allen will fire a three-point shot. It's off the mark. Crossland with the rebound. And the Rangers will probably just run down the final 20 seconds. And that looks like that's what they're going to do. So, the Rangers will improve to 9-0 on the season, as the Bulldogs will fall to 4-5. They've lost their third straight actually. They're looking to turn things around next week at the EHT. Final score, Benton wins it 67-38 this afternoon. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. We'll come back with the Roark Transport postgame show and talk to head coach Kevin Wolf. This is Bulldog basketball on WRUL Sports.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects, and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi, and carmilumber.net.
At the Carmi Kiwanis Club, we build. But what does that mean? We use funds raised to give back year-round to other organizations and nonprofits that help build up others, especially our schools, because they share our vision of serving the children. Why not join the Carmi Kiwanis Club? We meet Thursdays at noon in the Farm Bureau basement. Come have lunch with us. Learn more about the organization and find out how good it feels to make an impact on your community. We are the Carmi Kiwanis Club. Build with us.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous, propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots and driveways. And farmers can depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember, Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Your best move in transportation. Call Roark Transport at 618-265-3665. That's 265-3665.
You cheer on the Bulldogs, we cheer on the Bulldogs. Hey fans, this is Amanda Nelson with First Bank, here to remind you to pick up your First Bank Bulldogs debit card. Get yours now, and every time you use it, First Bank makes a donation to Carmi-White County Schools. Just another way we at First Bank are proudly showing our commitment to community and making great things happen for farmers, businesses, and families. Learn more at your local branch. Go Dogs!
First Bank is there. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and I promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Final score, Bulldogs fall to Benton today, 67-38, the final score. The postgame show is brought to you by Roark Transport, hauling fuel, rock, grain, and more to help our community grow. Call 888-866-3665 for details. And Travis, I told you when we went off air there, I don't think the final score really shows how this game was. I mean, a 29-point difference, but Carmi was in it. Even though it was a 10 to 16-point game for most of the time, that was one of the best efforts we've seen from them there in that second to third quarter range. But this Benton team, I mean, come on. I mean, this team was second in state last year for a reason. They're ranked second in state right now for a reason. They got a player going to Colorado State for a reason. And they're just too much for Carmi in terms of 4 quarters.
Yeah, they're a really athletic bunch. You could tell they were full court pressing, man to man, and they would just pick our pocket. They would pick Carmi's pocket every single time down the floor early in that first quarter. Carmi did a better job at taking care of the ball in the second half. I mean, when you can go into halftime down just 7 or 8 points, you'll take that against a team like Benton. But Benton really hit the gas pedal coming out at break, and Carmi just didn't match the energy. Dr. Tedeschi had 38 points. Carmi as a team scored 38 points. I mean, what can you say about the kid? I mean, I feel like I was writing down 41, 41, 41 every time when Benton scored on, keeping the field goals in check. But he's just one of those players that can do it anywhere, where it's three-point line, mid-range, post, dunks. I mean, he kept getting, Carmi tried these cross-court passes. Docker would run up, catch it out of midair, intercept it, go down, and dunk the basketball.
We'll have Travis pass his headset over to head coach Kevin Wolf as the Bulldogs fall today, 67-38. Coach, last night you said the big thing you wanted to see from your guys today was effort, and I thought for a vast majority of that game the effort was there. You guys hung around, and they just kind of ran away with it. I don't think the score really shows how close of a game it was, but you guys hung around for 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, we did, and that's what I told the guys at halftime. You could hear it from the crowd talking about, great effort, guys, keep it up. That's what I told the guys you want to hear from the crowd instead of the other. Pick it up, boys. You never want to hear that from the crowd. You want to hear, great job, keep it up. And we did that. It was better today. We just played harder. I think we knew, though, we came in playing a really good team, number 2 in the state, kind of nothing to lose for us. But I just told the guys, that's how we have to play all the time. There's always something to lose, but you have to play aggressive and carefree and not tight. But then again, you got to make plays, or whatever. But I thought we hustled, and next thing you know, you look up and it's a 7-point game at one point because we're just playing hard. We're playing a little faster. We got it to guys. We made some bunnies, hit some shots. It was fun to see. They're just a very, very talented team.
Well, congratulations, because unless you see him in postseason, it's the last time you got to play against or coach against Dr. Tedeschi. I mean, I don't even know how you game plan for the guy. Just what he can do inside and outside.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys did what you could, but he still scored 38 points.
Did he have 38? Yeah. I told our kids, and I know our kids get annoyed with me talking about playing off 2 feet all the time. And I watch a ton of basketball. That's what I've done since I was 5 years old. I watch all kinds of sports on TV, and I told our guys, I said, listen to the announcers if you ever watch a college game or an NBA game, and they talk constantly about playing off 2 feet in the paint. And if you notice Doc, he played off 2 feet all night. Whenever you play off 2 feet, then you can pass, shoot, pivot, find open guys, and he's a great 2-foot jumper. But, man, he's so in control around the bucket. Whenever he's never off balance. He takes it in there. He can spin. He can pass. He can score. Just a tremendous player, and that's why he's going to Colorado State. I mean, he's a fantastic player, even a better kid, they say. Last time we're playing against him, hopefully. But, no, hats off to him. I mean, that's what good players, that are going Division I, Colorado State, that's what it looks like.
As far as, your score line, you get 22 from Mitchell and 9 from Merrick. And I thought Merrick did some good things when the ball got into the half court. Struggled against the press at times, but as far as we see him getting more aggressive going towards the basket. And Mitchell, it was a battle. He was fighting just trying to get a shot off.
Yes.
And he was able to score 22.
No, I thought that was a great game for him, too. I mean, he knows he's going up against Doc, and he's been playing against him forever. But you saw some fight out of him tonight. He was going right at him. They were having a good little match there. I mean, Doc is tough, and Doc was getting his. Mitch was able to get some of his as well. And Merrick, he's still continuing to get better. And I know Gavin's out, but when Gavin comes back, our team's going to be better because of what Merrick has had to do these last 4 or 5 games. And we talked about him getting in the paint. The one time he did get in the paint off 2 feet, he found K down for a layup. Another time he went off 1 foot and got it swatted off the backboard. So those are just learning things that we're trying to do and trying to get better. Even in a game like this, you can always find positives. You can always find things to work on. But just like you said, the effort. We had more guys on the floor today than we had last night, I feel like. It was just I think last night we were just holding on, so afraid to lose that game. And today we played more carefree. Still stinging from last night. Told the guys that. I mean, that's that hated what happened last night. It still got me. But you know what? We can build off what we did today, going into a great EHT, and then we got the little, I always talk about the thirds of the season. Now we're going into that next little middle part from the EHT to the CIT. So we want to make some hay in there, and I think we can if we get healthy. Just got to keep getting better.
Well, you start things off next Thursday. You're taking on the El Dorado Eagles. They're in the EHT.
Yeah.
I feel like every other year we're playing them in the first round, but they're kind of like you guys. They've battled some injuries, and what we know about them.
Yeah, they're playing well. The Phelps kid who had a knee in football is coming back. They played Flora last night up at Flora and got beat pretty good, but it's tough to play up at Flora. It'll be a tough match, and I tell our guys, I said, the last time we played them in the EHT, they're playing us for a reason. It's their tournament. They're going to set it up how they want. So by them playing us, they think there's an advantage there somewhere. And I don't know how you feel. I always tell the guys, and I'm weird, but I find stuff that ticks me off all the time. I don't care if it's somebody walking on the street, looks at me weird. I'm just a competitive person, and I can always find something. And right now, they did that for a reason, and it's bothering me, and I hope it bothers our guys because that's just the intensity and competitiveness you have to have. And I think we're getting there with some of the guys, but they put us there for a reason, and then they know why they do it. And we got to get prepared for them on Monday and on Thursday in our walkthrough, and then get over there and go play.
Last question, Gavin Holloman, kind of an update on him.
Yeah.
You thought you might see him next week.
Yeah,
What's it looking like?
He's been working out, getting his rehab, feeling better at this time than what he did the last time. I've told everybody, I want to see him January 7th. That's, for me personally, with my injuries that I had as a high school kid, I think that's the length of time that needs to be given. Now, however, I'm not his dad, and I'm not his mom, and I'm not him. And he really wants to play in this EHT. It's a senior year. It's a big tournament. So I'm not going to tell a kid, even though I'm the coach of the basketball team, I don't feel right telling a kid what he can and can't do. And if they say he's ready to go at 80% and limit his minutes, we'll listen to Bennett and the doctors and go for that. But I hope that he's ready to go because I know all these things can linger. And I love the EHT as much as anybody, but I also love conference championships, and I also love the CIT, and I also love the regional tournament. So that's me. He says he's feeling good, but I've told him, like I said, I've been through this in high school and in college. He is the only one that knows how he feels. He's it. Nobody. No doctor can tell you how your hamstring feels. He's the only one. So if he tells me and he's honest with me and is honest with his parents and doctors and says he's ready to go, then we'll give it a shot.
All right, Coach, have a good weekend. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week.
We've got to get some scores here. There's some big football going on right now.
Steelers are down 17-7.
17-7.
Almost halftime, a lot of time left.
What about the football game, the college football
Penn
playoff?
State won big. I think Texas was up big last I checked. I wasn't prepared for that.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
I know you're a big you're a big football guy.
I am.
Obviously. Let's see. Texas up 28-10 at half. So
Okay,
I
the
think
big ones tonight. I have no idea who to root for because I love the Big Ten, but I hate Ohio State. But you know who I hate even more? The SEC. And I hope everybody listening right now, they play an 8-game schedule, a soft schedule. They say what they want. I hate the SEC, but I hate Ohio State, so I'm not sure I'm going to root for. Just want to watch a good game.
You hope both teams lose, right?
Yeah. Can they? I don't know if they can. Or maybe they'll get some guys thrown out and have to cancel the game. I don't know. Who knows?
Thanks,
Merry
Coach.
Christmas, guys.
Christmas.
See you. Yep.
That's Kevin Wolf as the Bulldogs fall today to Benton 67-38. Real quick, the individual stat line for Benton mentioned 38 points from Docker Tedeschi, 6 apiece from Wiggs and Thomas, 4 apiece from Owens, Schaefer, and Zettler, and 3 from Severin, 2 from Kruger. For the Bulldogs, 22 from Mitchell Edwards, 9 from Merrick Milhorn, 2 apiece from Beck Huff and Cade Stockton, 4 from Cade Allen. Travis, you got team stats?
Yeah, Carmine shot 11 of 32 for 34% from the field, 8 of 16 for 50% from 2, and 3 of 16 for 19% from 3, and they were 13 of 17 for 76% from the line. Ben shot 29 of 60 for 48%, 24 of 37 for 65% from 2, and 5 of 23 for 22% from 3, and they were a perfect 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. Carmine had 2 offensive, 13 defensive rebounds with 23 turnovers, and Benton had 14 offensive, 15 defensive rebounds to go with 7 turnovers.
All right, again, final score, Bulldogs lose today 67-38. So me and Travis will get a couple of days off, and we'll get rested, be ready to go for a long 3 days of basketball next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Duff Kingston Gymnasium in El Dorado. We'll have all 26 games for you, both on 97.3 FM and the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. I'm looking forward to it, and the Bulldogs will begin playing that next Thursday night at 7 o'clock against the El Dorado Eagles. It's going to wrap things up for us here at Rich Herron Gymnasium. For Haley Winkleman back at the WRUL studio, and the lovely Whitney Carter with us for those of you following along on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. For Travis Black, my name is Cole Carter. Thanks for watching and listening to Bulldog Basketball. Have a Merry Christmas.